Hello everyone. Before it, we have started chapter number 3, Diversity in Living Things and their Classification. So in this we have seen diversity in plants, the structure of plants, after that need for classification of plants. So today we will start our next point, classification of plants. We can easily notice the differences in the shape and height of the plants in our surrounding. In our surroundings, we have seen different types of plants. Some are small, some are medium, and some are big. You can see in this picture also. See, small grasses are there. They are too small. After that, some flowering plants are there. You can see here huge tree also, like banyan tree, like coconut tree also. Understand? So in this way we have to see. Can you tell what are the similarities between a mango, a banyan and a tamarind tree? Yes, think. And answer is all are huge trees. All are huge trees. Some plants grow tall. Some plants grow tall like this. You can see here this coconut tree. How tall is that? Their stem or trunk is hard and strong. You have seen many plants of coconut. You can see their stem. Stem is this, and trunk. It is too much hard and strong also. Okay, they have branches at some height above the ground. When you will see banana tree, you can see a banana plant. You can see the leaves like this here. Branches are here. Okay, here also. But if in case of coconut tree, there all branches are at some height above the ground. They bear flowers and fruit for many years. Okay, they bear flowers and fruits for many years. Such plants are called trees. So what is mean by trees? They bear flowers and fruit for many years. Such plants are called trees. So this question will ask here, what is mean by trees? An example, characteristics of trees. So that time you have to write. These are tall, big and perennial. Perennial means what? Living several years. Perennial means the trees which are living several years. That is known as perennial trees. And when a question will come in exam, write the examples of trees. So you have to write proper examples of it. For example, mango, banyan tree, tamarind tree, like this. Understand everybody? So next point we will see. What are the similarities between the hibiscus, oleander and lantana plants? Okay. All plants are shrubs that do not grow tall. So these shrubs are not grow tall. After trees, shrubs are coming. Some plants grow close to the ground. Some plants grow close to the ground like this. They give out branches very close to the ground. You can see here their branches are too close to the ground. Okay, they are shorter and smaller than tree. They are shorter and smaller than tree. When you will see here, trees are big than a shrub, and their branches are little bit on at some height from the ground. So like that. So here they have a thick and hard stem. The oleander, hibiscus, lantana, coranti, rose are shrubs that may grow up to 3 meters. So they grow 2 to 3 meters up. What are the similarities between the fenugreek and the periwinkle plants? What similarity you can see there? Everybody has seen fenugreek and periwinkle plants. So these are herbs that survive for a short period, and this periwinkle plant and fenugreek you can see for a little amount of time or for a short time. Herbs grow 1 to 1.5 meters tall. It has 1 to 1.5 meters tall only height. The stems of herbs are green. Stems always green, quite flexible, and compared to those of trees and bushes. Okay, herbs may live for a few months. Herbs may live for a few months or up to 2 years. Understand? According to the size and height of their stems, plants can be classified into 3 types: trees, shrubs, and herbs. Okay, so now what is your work? You have to write difference between trees, shrubs, and herbs. So information is given on page number 20 and 21. You have to use it and you have to write. Can you tell? Have you seen winds like the pumpkin, the red creeper, cowley, watermelon, or grapevine? How do they grow? Winds. Some winds need vertical support for growing. So like this. Okay. So they want support for it. Climbers like the money plant have aerial roots. Have you seen cucumber tendrils? Tendril means this circular part. Tendrils means circular part. Okay. So thread-like part which helps to creeping. So thread-like part which is helps to creeping. So by using this tendril, that all vines are catching the support, and by using that support they grow like that. Okay, the stem of a creeper is very flexible, soft, and green. It grows rapidly with the help of the support. You can see here all climbers are there and creepers are there. When you many times you have seen all these types of creepers and climbers. So their stem is too much flexible, soft, and green color because of it only, and it grows rapidly with help of the support. Understand? Can you tell for how many years do crops like bajra, wheat, corn, radish, marigold live? See here, all above plants survive for about 1 year. So all are live about 1 year. Okay. The life cycle of plants like jawar, sunflower is completed in 1 year. These plants are called annuals. Annuals means what? The life cycle of plants like jawar, sunflower is completed in 1 year. These plants are called annuals. The life cycle of plants like carrot, beetroot is of 2 years. Carrot, beetroot, you can see for of 2 years, they are called biennials. Shrubs like the hibiscus, oleander, and trees like mango, gulmohar live for several years and bear flowers and fruits. They are called perennials. So in exam, this question will come: what is meant by annuals, what is meant by biennials, and what is meant by perennials. Annual means 1 year. Bi means 2. Okay. Bi means 2. So that is the biennials, and perennials means many years. So in that way you just keep in mind. According to the periods of their life cycle, plants are classified as annuals, biennials, and perennials. Understand everybody?